Alrighty guys, we're going back to some more SaGa Frontier 2 Remastered. Last time, we did a little bit more of Will's quests. We did Beyond Great Valley and At the Mines. Naturally, we would want to go to Tycoon Will first. However, I know I'm bouncing a little bit back and forth. However, everything takes place in the same year here. So I actually do want to do Battle of Bucket Hill here with Gustave first. You'll see why here in this episode. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Having successfully disembarked at the Lordless Land, Gustave proceeds east and crosses the Aneth River. The King of Finney, Gustave XIV, gathers his vassal lords and advances southward. Gustave's army blockades Zal Peak and begins the confrontation. Taking advantage of their superior numbers, the royal army forms a separate unit under Cantal, the Marquis of Otto, which moves to attack Gustave's army from behind. Noticing this, Gustave's army sets up a decoy of Zal Peak and stealthily falls back. Fortune at their side, Gustave's army joins up with newly arrived reinforcements under the Count of Jade's command. They initiate an attack on Cantal's separate unit. Refusing to engage, Cantal withdraws. He opts to simply observe the remainder of the conflict from the sidelines. Finally, noticing that Gustave's army is withdrawn from Zal Peak, the royal army begins its pursuit. Gustave's army moves to intercept. The two armies collide at Bucket Hill, near the ruins of Han. Gustave's day of destiny is upon him. So, we have a brand new type of combat. This is the warfare combat. So warfare sequences depict armies clashing against armies, or depict clashes between armies. Guide the units in your army with a deft hand to bring about victory. Warfare sequences are won by satisfying the victory conditions displayed before beginning. The unit can be put into a movable state by placing your cursor and then moving them. Battles occur when a unit of your own overlaps with enemies. The victor is determined in a single turn, and the loser is forced to retreat. If all soldiers in a unit are annihilated, or if a unit has nowhere to retreat, they are defeated. The unit will be gone for good. If a battle breaks out on a square adjacent to an archery unit, the archers will provide supporting fire at the start of the battle. If a warfare sequence involves a defensive line or headquarters, you will lose if an enemy unit manages to make its way onto the square, indicated as a defensive line. And finally, there are a variety of display settings. If you'd like to turn them on, you can in the settings. So, all we have to do is defeat Gustave XIV and not have our Gustave get defeated or our line breached. Let's go ahead and begin. This is a pretty easy combat because it's just teaching you the game. So we have an archery unit here. Okay, we'll move him right here. And we'll move him in to attack right there. And it's just a regular old combat here. I guess just verdant tusks. We'll just grasshopper, grasshopper, and grasshopper. And there's our support. And easy enough. You get an achievement for getting your first archery support. I kind of like moving here and then moving here. This actually might kill because no, it can't quite move in yet. Then I want to move here. I think I'm good with that. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Enemies gonna move in. Finney army versus Kelvin. Good, Kelvin's stronger than the other guy. Grasshopper. Double vertical. Double vertical. Double vertical. All sword units, weird. I need to switch one of these guys over to be an axe unit. Ooh, that's one. Okay. We still got the victory there. Okay. We're just going to grasshopper all of them. I kind of want to spread out the damage here. Ooh, I didn't notice that in archer. Well, we had an archer too. Okay, that's one stun. Perfect. He already acted. Great. That's all we needed. And then these guys will move in. Okay. So I think I'm going to have him attack here first. Because this should get rid of this unit. Grasshopper. 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 And then we get our arrows. Yep. There's a stun. That one should go down. That's fine. Okay, we still win. We'll move him in right here. I'll move Gustave in right there. And then I guess we're just going into combat right here. Against Gustave XIV. So let's Verdant Tusk. We want to focus on Gustave, right? I believe this is Gustave right here. No, I guess they're all just guardsmen. That's fine. We also get ours. Okay. And then I guess we'll just go into this fight right here. I feel like we're not making any forward progress at all right now. Verdant Tusk. Double vertical. Because they just respawn after every fight. Okay. How do I win this? Am I missing something? Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, so I guess... Oh, we just have to get through their reserves. I see. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot we have to get through. Grasshopper. Double vertical U. Double vertical U. And kill you. Oh, there goes one of my guys. There goes two of my guys. Jesus. I didn't do anything to them. And I'm out of troops now to call back in. I mean, this is going to be a joke. Yeah, this whole squad one-shots all of them. Oh, not quite. Sorry. It has to do exactly 100 damage to kill. Okay, this is a consecutive battle here. Should still be fine. Okay, got a stun. Got a kill. Got a kill. And got a kill. Okay, so clearly it's just use Gustave's team. This is still Gustave right here. I guess I'll just blitz him with my basic guys here. Oh, Kelvin's squad retreated. Well, that sucks. Kelvin didn't even die. He just got forced to retreat. Okay, well, I'll just keep this up. I think I just have to get rid of all the units here, right? And I win. Because this is Gustave XIV's army. And if he doesn't have any troops left through consecutive battles, then this squad will retreat. Correct? We're going to find out right now. Gustave XIV has been wiped out. Victory, me. Yep. That's all it took. We meet for the first time, Your Majesty. Had things turned out differently, it's possible our positions in this meeting may have been reversed. But it would seem I had just the slightest bit more luck on my side this day. What's the matter? Might it be that you have nothing to say to a good-for-nothing like myself? Kelvin, General, I leave the rest to you. Farewell, Your Majesty. You good-for-nothing. Good for nothing. And looks like they killed our brother. We can go ahead and drop a save. I want to get that back for Gustave. And continue playing. So at this point, we don't have anything new on Will's side. However, we're going to progress Gustave's for a very specific reason. You'll see either at the end of this or maybe at the beginning of the next episode. We'll go ahead and watch a sibling reunion. Thermi is Gustave's birthplace. Looks like Gustave has a royal welcome home. Tax collection for the year has already finished, yes? Yes, General. All taxes have been carried into the castle. With one exception, that is. Otto's taxes are still unpaid, huh? That is correct. The Marquis of Otto has given many an excuse for why payment has been postponed this year. Shrewd man, that one. He was probably waiting to see how things would play out first. We'll need to keep a close eye on him. Pardon me, my lord. The Marquis of Otto has arrived and is requesting an audience. Mary? Show her through. We will leave you two alone, your lordship. That won't be necessary. She introduced herself as the Marquis of Otto. Best we think she's here as an emissary on behalf of her husband, the Marquis. Oh, Marquess. Not the Marquis. I am Mary, wife to the Marquis of Otto. I'm delighted to meet you, dear brother. Huh? Quite odd, don't you think? This might be the first time a brother and sister have exchanged such greetings. Perhaps so, and yet, what other words could there be? It has been 20 years. To me, it is as though we are meeting for the first time. I'm sure we have much to talk about, but first things first. Is there not important business that brought you here today, Marquis? Or Marquess? Indeed it is, as you say. My husband Cantel, the Marquis of Otto, requests permission to swear fealty to your highness. And while it may seem impertinent, I too would ask that you grant us your understanding, dear brother. There need be no stiff talk of fealty and the like. He is my sister's husband, making him my brother-in-law. Tell him to be at ease and govern the territories of Otto as he always has. I would have you relay that message to him. It brings my heart great relief to hear that. With this, we can prevent the needless spilling of any blood. Dear brother, while there are many things I wish to discuss with you, I'm afraid I must take my leave for today. I wish to bring these wonderful tidings to Cantel with the utmost haste. I must admit, I did not expect Cantel to give in so easily. He probably worries about the possibility of Philippe and I forming an alliance. We are brothers by blood, after all. What's the matter, Kelvin? She was the very image of Lady Sophie. That she was. She takes after our mother. Excuse me. What am I saying at a time like this? Now that Otto has come under our control, all that remains is the Marquis of Knoll. I doubt Philip will come. The resentment he bears towards me is too strong. With Otto now at our side, Knoll will be completely isolated. Putting personal matters aside, the Marquis of Knoll must come if he is to fulfill his duty to his people. Failure to do so will place his lands and the nobles of Knoll in danger. If worse comes to worse, we could ask Mary for some assistance. Or purely for dealing with Philip, that is. No other reason. If you say so. This is Philip's room. I hear he's continued to use it even after becoming the Marquis of Knoll. Quite the sunny room. Oh, no, this portrait. How horrible. Yeah, he cut my face out. He was always a really lonely kid, you know? He'd always be following me around and calling out my name. He was a real crybaby, too. Always stumbling around and bursting into tears. I doubt he even understood why he lost his mother. I've always wondered how he endured the grief of being separated from his mother at just 5 years old. It's been 20 years since then. He overcame that grief by turning it into raw hatred for me. Both Philip and Mary lost their dear mother because of me. If only I had been... You mustn't say such a thing, Goose. Goose, no matter what. Think of how sad it would make Lady Sophie. And even I. Leslie? Why are you crying? Because. So much has happened since Lady Sophie gave birth to you, Gus. And it's because of everything that's happened since then I'm standing here now. I was so scared back then. All I wanted to do was run away. I hated the idea of running, so I gathered the courage to stay, and here I am. You were so frightening back then. Oh, what am I saying all this for? Thank you, Leslie. You're always there when I need you. It's nice that you feel that way, but it's hard on me to be around you. I'm always at the mercy of your whims. Feels like I'm being dragged into depths I'll never escape from. Well, at least I won't ever be bored. I apologize for making you come all this way, Mary. Pay it no mind, dear brother. This will be the first time in 20 years that our family is reunited after all. I can feel my heart pounding with excitement. My dear brother Gustave, I simply ask that you do not fight with Philip. Perish the thought. Kelvin, I wish to be left alone today. Too bad. We're showing remarkable restraint here as it is. I'm pretty concerned that it's just Nibble started out here to protect you. You worry too much. And whose fault is that? Marquis Philip of Knoll has arrived. Philip? Is that you? Come closer, dear brother. I've come here today to take your head. Kelvin. Unlike me, I understand you're quite the skilled spellcasters, Philip. I bet you've had no problem killing me from where you're standing now. Please stop, Philip. I've waited 20 years for this day, stewing in my hatred for you. All I've ever thought about is ending your life with my own two hands. And now my chance has finally come. But why? Why is it that I can feel our mother's anima within you? What is this feeling of yearning within my chest? Philip, Mary, before our mother's anima left on its journey, she asked me to give you this message. I'm so sorry. Philip, Mary, I'll have you know that I do not forgive you for what you've done. I'm simply doing what I must for the people of Knoll. I know. Philip, I do not intend to become the king of this country. As you are well aware, I have no right to the firebrand. How about you? After Mother left for Rugel, Father stopped treating Mary and I like his children. Another boy ended up being born pretty much right away, you see. In any case, I will inherit this country, for the blood in my veins is that of its rightful heir. I will take my leave as well. I most look forward to seeing you again someday. Me too. Bring Cantel with you next time. Of course. We shall both come to visit. There's Flynn. I was wondering what you were doing. Oh, shucks. Did Lady Mary leave already? I wanted to talk to her. Sir Goose, did something good happen? That's quite the grin you've got on your face. Yeah. I feel like the storm that was raging in my heart has finally calmed. I haven't felt like this in a long time. I sure hope it stays that way, Sir Goose. I hope it stays that way forever. Nice. I was just asking myself, where is Flynn? I will go ahead and drop a save as well. And we can continue. At this point, we have construction of Han Nova, which we will go ahead and do as well. Is everyone boosted? No, I'll give a boost to you. This final quest we'll do for Gustave. A new city currently under construction. Greetings, everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm one of the members involved in a project to create a brand new city. My name? No, that is not important. I'm not so significant as to warrant having you remember such a thing. Construction of the palace and the commons is all but complete, and we are about to commence the project's second phase, urban development. I've been summoned here today to explain the details of our plan to Lord Gustave. I never dreamed that someone like myself would ever have an audience with His Majesty. I'm so very nervous. I worry that I might do something to anger Lord Gustave. I've heard rumors that His Majesty is the most merciless man. My wife and I cried in each other's arms last night. It's possible we may never meet again after all. Oh, I hear footsteps approaching. Why is His Majesty running? At long last, my final hour has arrived. Farewell, everyone. Farewell. Oh, I've kept you waiting. Let's have you get started. Yes. It's not particularly well made, but allow me to make use of this doll of myself for my explanation. Okay. This section here represents a palace and the commons, which are already complete. Establishing these as the city's center, the urban area will be built in an arc around it. Okay. We'll split the city into 3 sections, divided by roads radiating outwards. Okay. Each district will have a set purpose, raising its efficiency. Okay. So what kind of district will you build here? So, this is a fun little game. We're basically building our own city. You have 3 options to choose from. You can choose all 3 for any of the 3 districts. Blacksmith district will give you access to weapons. Shopping district will give you access to items. And an entertainment district will give you access to random assortment of items. However, there is an achievement for doing 3 entertainment districts. So while it's definitely advised to probably go blacksmith or shopping routes or doing one of each, we're going to go 3 entertainment districts. Hold up. Why exactly do we need an entertainment district? A city cannot be considered a capital without an entertainment district. Maybe you're right. What kind of district will you build here? We're going to build another entertainment district. Okay, wait a minute. What use do we have for 2 entertainment districts? My lord, society at large has misunderstood you to be a power-hungry tyrant who wants only to wage war. By building 2 entertainment districts, we show to the world that you desire peace and comfort for all your citizens. Maybe you're right. And what kind of district will you build here? Probably an entertainment district. Stop. Why in the world do we need 3 entertainment districts? 1 entertainment district? Sure. Trying to show everyone how generous I am? Still following you. But what are you trying to do in making the entire capital one big entertainment district? If I may, Your Majesty, my mission is to create a metropolis unlike anything that exists on the face of our world. Villages with blacksmiths, towns with shops, these places already exist. But are there any cities that have entertainment districts? To take that one step further, are there any cities devoted to entertainment alone? Nay, I say, never in our history has such a city existed, nor will any exist in the future. Our new capital will be the sole exception. That's brilliant. Understood. Proceed with that plan. And you know what? I'll have you be in charge of the entertainment districts. Serve me well as their mayor. Yes, my lord. Oof. I did it. I really did it. But it's also unexpected. Who would have thought Lord Gustave would think my idea was brilliant? His words, not mine. I knew my desperate efforts were not to go unrewarded. He even appointed me mayor. I could wish for nothing more. I'll go down in history as the Emperor of Entertainment. And you do get an achievement right there for making Hanova entirely entertainment. You will also, at a later point, be able to get a brand new digger there for the minigame. But you can only do that if you get all 3 entertainment districts. And so, we'll continue playing. At this point, we now have the Firebrand Tragedy, which takes place in 1250, as well as the joining of Kelvin and Mary, and the mines, yet again. This is the reason we wanted to do this, or is for the mines yet again. However, before we get into that, we do need to do Tycoon Will. So, I think it's time. Oh, 2 of my guys fell asleep. And then we'll boost you. I think it's time to head into Tycoon Will. Lab holes, gateway to the frigid region. And so, we're in this new area. Still have our 4 party members that we had last time. However, we got some new people we can talk to. We also have a ton of new diggers to find, as well as some new characters that we can grab. Yeah, nice house. So we'll head into here. This is the inn. We'll actually talk to... Oh. And there we go. We get a new one right there. If we talk to him... Have a heart, I beg you. I apologize, but all of our customers have requested that they be allowed to eat alone. I would ask that you come back again another time. Well, shucks. I've heard the food here is out of this world. What a drag. If there are no tables, there are no tables. Too bad. And here I was, hoping to get in a good meal before heading to Weisland. You're on your way to Weisland? So am I. That's some coincidence. Fate might have brought us together. What do you say we join forces? We can be hungry brothers in arms. My name is Will. Hey, that sounds great. My name's Patrick. And so, we get a new character joining us. Patrick. Let's go check him out. Let's look at character notes. Not what I meant to do. Battle style. So I believe he is a tank style unit. He has a staff as well as rock axe here. If we look at his battle order, or rolls, I mean, whoops. We can check out Barricade. Minimizes damage taken. So yes, he is basically a tank. However, we're gonna have him on the sidelines because this is unfortunately the final time that we can use, I think, both LaBelle and Cordelia here. So we're just gonna use them a little bit more. We want to get their levels, get them leveled up. So, and now all we have to do is leave. So nothing else to do here. So we'll just head out of town. And we want to go to Weisland, the birthplace of spell arts. Here we go. You can just, you see me down there. And so, here we are in Weisland. We do have one more digger that we can grab. Oh, it's warm in here. The stove, something's off about it. Wait, it can't be. A quail stove? I hear you don't find quail stoves everywhere. How do people survive when it gets cold? First person we want to talk to, let's go right here. And we get a new miner to join us. And then if we talk to this person, goes our handy, but nothing warms the soul better than a stifter. Oh, maybe not that person. An inn? Nah, we've got nothing like that around here. This ain't the kind of place that gets many visitors, you know? If you're tired, feel free to get some rest somewhere over there. Won't bother me none. I'll do that, thanks. Beat sleeping outside, am I right? Well, I would like you to join my team, because I'm pretty sure you can. Well, guess it's not this person. It kind of looked a little different, so I thought maybe it was. We'll just head out. Maybe it's this one? Ah, it's warm in here. Got one of those here, too. That's right, in the village we get heat from the power of quails. You're not from around here, are you? Must have been quite some trip coming all this way to the edge of the world. Where'd you get that quail? It's been here forever. I think it was found by my great-grandfather's grandfather's 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 grandfather. A long time ago, in any case. But enough about that. Buy something for me, would you? I would like to. But I don't think I need any of this, unfortunately. Here's the one caveat. Is this hot stone? If you can afford this right now, it is $10,000. You will get an achievement. As I'm sure you can guess, we are nowhere near being able to afford that. However, I am still looking. We actually can't progress until we talk to the person that we need to talk to. Is it here? Nope, can't go in there. This is the place I was already at, right? Oh, there we go. I guess we just had to talk to the innkeeper first. Oh, you're not from around here either, are you? Could tell just by looking at you. Were you as surprised as I was to see how quails are all over the place here? I guess this isn't the birthplace of spell arts for nothing. My name's Will Knights. I've come here looking to strike it big. Whoa, for real? My name's William too. What a coincidence that we'd both have the same name and be here to do the same thing. William? Mitch? Is that you, Mitch? You're all grown up. I never would have realized you're my little sister. 10 years. It's been 10 years since you left home. Has it really been that long? I had no idea. Time flies, huh? Let's go home. I can't go back. I haven't finished what I set out to do yet. How long do you plan to go on about that? You're not cut out for this kind of thing to begin with. You never change. You're always nothing but talk. Oh, keep it to yourself. Sure, I might not be as great as everything you are, but that's exactly why I need quails. Now, let's calm down. Keep out of it. This has nothing to do with you. So sorry. I guess it doesn't. Can I just talk to you again? Hey, you came here looking for quails, right? Let's add it together. There's a megalith to the south of here. Wait a minute. What's a megalith? I'll fill you in, Mitch. Quails have been around for a really, really long time. They go even further back than the ancient empire. It's not even known who or what is beyond their creation. Megaliths, likewise, are ruins that predate the ancient empire by who knows how long. And again, nobody knows who or what even made them in the first place. Consider this. What if people who created quails were also behind the megaliths? As a matter of fact, it's rumored that the ancient empire conquered the eastern continent using quails they gathered from inside megaliths. Do you see what I'm getting at here? There's a chance I might be able to snag myself a quail that's out of this world. Sure, but megaliths are dangerous. My father once told me that the megaliths themselves possess extraordinary power. He said a megalith is, in a way, kind of like a giant quail. Then you might be consumed by the quail's power. Right. That's why so few people have entered a megalith and lived to tell the tale. Hey, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Come on, let's do it. Getting through the ice fields alone is no easy feat. Locals here are all too happy to stay indoors where it's safe and warm. It's like they don't give two hoots about what's going on in the outside world. I can't get them to do squat. I mean, I'd like to go, but fine. Let's hurry up and get this megalith business done with so we can get you home. Will that work for you, William? You bet. I can't wait to hear the folks back home call me Tycoon William. So, I believe that means they've both joined at this point. So now we have some options we can do here. So, William's a vanguard here, which means he's going to prioritize weapon attacks and martial arts. However, I have very unfortunate news, and that is, this is the only, as far as I've found, this is the only chapter you can actually use William, and this is the last chapter that you can use her. I don't even remember her name, she's so irrelevant. What was her name? LaBelle. So, unfortunately, it's just not in your best interest to keep them on the team. So, and while yes, we are also going to be losing Cordelia after this chapter, Patrick and Tyler stick around for quite a while. Patrick a little bit longer by this point in the game. So we are going to reorganize, and we want to bring in our boy Patrick here. We'll go ahead and change out his equipment too. I got a staff user here, axe user, light spear user. I think it's finally time to get a sword user on the team. I would love for it to be Will, but I just think his staff's so powerful. So I think it's about time to get our sword user. I still don't know what this Chris knife is because it's unidentified. But we'll go ahead and put the blazing sword on. Then I'll give you a buckler so you can parry. And then I'm going to go ahead and change my parameters. So first, I'll have Patrick take Gustave, because Gustave has that 15 sword. I don't think anybody else has a higher sword than him. Nope. So we'll go ahead and give him that. And then Tyler, we can give Tyler... Narcissus isn't really going to help, but I prefer to give Will Narcissus anyways. Who can Tyler take, Flynn? Well, yeah, we can give him Nina. Let's all of our units have a specialty. I think I'm happy with that. So, it's time to head out. So, you just head over here to the left. We'll start making our way through the ice. Got some dragons here? That's a dragon, right? Oh. Water just restores HP. Interesting. I might have to swap this out again. Time lapse with you. No, I don't need to use Grasshopper. Well, maybe I will be. We'll double thrust. And then with you, time to start getting your sword ability up. So we'll start with the regular slash. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. Water on yourself. Actually, you'll give him arts. So that way he doesn't have to use slash every time. Good heal. Heal yourself again. We'll just have you flame sword for now. Okay. Let's go ahead and give him the arts. Should have done that first. I don't need roll beat on him anymore. Double vertical. Smash. Cross cut. And dead end. Gonna have a bunch of new enemies we can fight here. And we'll start... Ooh, he has 4. We'll start cross-cutting. Jeez, that first attack hits so hard. Will pretty much just needs to cast water every time. Well, doesn't matter when that happens, huh? That should get sucked for the next fight we get into. Oh god, Cordelia is so good. I'm gonna be so sad when we lose her. And if you think, oh, she'll come back, she doesn't. When you lose the party members, they're pretty much gone. You don't get to use them again. It's not even that they're dead. You just don't get to use them again. I think it was because in the original game, it's much harder. And again, if your character runs out of LP, they're dead for good. And so I think that was the purpose of it. Like, giving us so many party members. But it's not really that punishing yet. I do need to use a recover HP on Tyler here. I'll water Patrick. Probably should put Patrick out front, actually. If I can. Night Crossing. Nice. That's a new attack. I didn't know they could still learn any. Let's keep time-lapsing. Good heal, good heal. I really don't need to be using water this much. Especially because... Yeah, I'll probably swap it. He's not really attacking anymore because he's just prioritizing using healing spells. And his staff went up at least. So I'll probably swap this back out. I'll go back for the silver staff. Let him do a ton of damage. And we'll go back to acoustic assaulting. These are some easy enemies still, though. The dragons are the only new ones. Okay, there's more of these guys. Might as well kill them on our way there. The sword looks so small. Jesus. Can I put him up first? Yeah, I think I like that. I'm assuming that means he's going to be up front. Nope, doesn't change anything, actually. Still has them act the exact same amount of times. Assuming you would reorganize, like, their layout right there. Patrick sword went up. Did I just do it wrong? Nope. Interesting. This is just the order in which they act, so I'm not worried about it. More dragons. Oh. I want to change double thrust. There we go. Ooh, Will. You can't be taking those attacks, man. Good time-lapse double thrust. You're already at 16. I might have to put the water staff back on you just so you can heal yourself. Ooh, that does nothing. What happened there? Time-lapse double thrust. Will's tone went up again. Great, I think, is that Cordelia's 31? Jesus. I don't even know if, I don't know if there's a max. That's just crazy. And I lost my, cool. Lost my, sword already, which means we're down to, I can do the wood sword at least. Let me sort these. Yeah, I mean, I can do the Chris knife, but I don't know what the Squall is, so I guess I'll try it, see if it does anything. And they're still fine with all their stuff. I'm really only looking to fight these dragons. I believe... Oh, that's a new... He has no SP at all. He actually can't use this, period. Wow. Well, this is actually be a tough character, huh? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, I need to start just slashing with him then. Because he's already... Wow. They just keep hitting Will and dropping his LP. Will's LP is already almost at half. Okay, this will kill one of the dragons. Okay, they're all fine. They can go one more round at least before we gotta heal. Time-lapse double thrust, 1,000 damage. Perfect. And as long as he doesn't target Will with that 200 attack... Oh, Artful Slash. Nice. Great. Well, it looks like I do need to do regular fights just to get their health back up a little bit. Heck. Ow. Perfect. So I can go south or north. Yeah, Will has crazy acoustic assault. He's got crazy SP. That's insane. You need to start using Stone Sever. You need to start using Blazing Dragon. You need to keep slashing because you got to get a lot more. Kick. 0 damage. They can't hurt me. So they're good at just farming up the HP ups. But they also use weapon durability, so... it doesn't look like there's anything up there besides an enemy. Oh, well. Might be coming at me. I'm hoping I can train his sword a lot more. I need to get a sword user so I can give it to Gustave. I'm worried when I get to combating Gustave, it's just going to be really, really hard to fight. Okay. Bang, acoustic assault. Sword went up, great. And here's a dragon. Okay. Just one. Great. And their HP's all up, so I'm in a good spot. Why is his WP going down with acoustic assault? I'm gonna use roll beat there. Or maybe it's not changing. No, I should definitely be at full. Okay, it's at 77 now. Let's see what happens after this. Jesus. And it's going to cost 2 LP to gain that back. Oh my god. $78. Okay. So, oh, like the WP goes up by 1, that's why. Yeah. That's why it looks like it's not moving at all. Perfect. Will's staff went up. It sucks that Will's a staff user. God, I should have made him a sword user. I should have dedicated into that a long time ago. And right here, you'll find a tent. There's a lake with an island in the middle of it ahead, which is where we'll find our frozen megalith. You can only cross over to the island a certain time, so we'll wait here for a bit. This tent is something I used back when I was scoping out the island. We're going to wait here? Don't worry, it won't be long. Oh, he's back. Let's move. And does that count as a rest? Does not. Looks like we also finished that, but I'll hold off for a second. So over there's where we want to go. Is this just the other route? Yep. This is just the other way to get here. And there's nothing south, so the only way is to move forward. And so, the megalith is right there. Wow. Massive. I want to go ahead and check on him. A blast sword, perfect. And a silver staff, perfect. We'll send you back. Oh, already have someone being cheered on. I actually want to go quickly claim that. I always forget I can just scrap from here as well, things I'm not using. I think I'm actually using pretty much all this right now. However, excavated items. I have this holly staff, which isn't great. Stone shield's pretty good. I actually should probably grab that. Another silver staff. But the blast sword's the important one I want to pick up. Sure, we'll grab the blast sword. Is that better for our friend over here? Patrick? Since I still know what this Chris knife is. 18 versus 8. Yeah, it's significantly better, so we'll go ahead and equip that on him. And so, that seems like a good place to wind things down. Next time, we'll go ahead and hop into the megalith and start exploring it. I will see you guys then.